What is it?
Ah. Well?
My name is Bignon.
And mine's Jennifer Davis. So what?
I'm from the police, Miss Davis.
So, what do you want?
A talk.
Oh, brother. Papers.
You sound English, Miss Davis.
By birth, I'm a naturalized American now.
The photo does you justice.
Don't strain yourself, will you?
Late nights don't help, do they, Jennifer?
Oh, so it's Jennifer now, is it?
Or drugs. What are you on, Jennifer?
Is there law against it?
Several. What's through there?
You won't open it.
Uh-huh.
Cops.
Natural curiosity, Jennifer. Who is he?
Who?
Your neighbor.
I didn't have police training. I respect people's privacy.
You're a lovely girl.
Is this in the line of duty?
Another of my little habits. Tell me, Jennifer, why did you change your room?
What?
In the hotel register, you're against 632. This is 527. Hmm?
It was noisy. There was a pianist in the next suite. I moved.
You didn't specify this room.
Why should I?
Well, I'll find out from the desk, Jennifer, but I do hope you're telling the truth. Because, you see, your neighbor, through there, was murdered last night.
Not a chance, sir. Well, he may have taken the sedative himself, but that didn't kill him. He was asphyxiated. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, sir, I'll tell him. Fat slob.
Hmm?
The director would like it to be suicide as well.
Oh, perhaps he's got shares in the King Henry. Yeah, what's this?
Rose du Sable.
Come again?
It's lipstick off the pillow. Expensive American lipstick manufactured by Debouchot Incorporated in New York.
American?
Yes, it's in the report.
Let's have a look.
Certainly not. Commissaire Bignon first, my lad.
A big deal.
No, protocol. Why don't you go and have a look at the stiff while they're waiting? Seat for you, Commissaire.
You're looking pleased with yourself.
The murderer's a 5-foot dwarf with a red beard, ingrown toenails, and a sexual fixation on Madame de Gaulle. That's right, isn't it, Seven?
Facts for you, Commissaire.
Definitely asphyxiation.
Of course. Conjunctival bloodshot, nails, cyanose, capillary suffusion, all the indicators.
Well, what's this stuff, Soperol?
It's interesting, isn't it? See my note?
Enough to kill a healthy man in 2 to 3 hours. But it didn't kill him.
Exactly. Therefore one asks, why should a murderer give his client enough dope to put him under, and then feel forced to wrap a pillow around his nostrils?
Must be a bird.
I make no such rash statements. Facts are enough.
I've taken Soperol. I thought he was reasonably safe.
Not in 60-gram doses, it isn't.
60 grams.
Over there. It's probably in the whiskey. He'd had nothing to eat since luncheon.
No dinner?
No, I don't think he had time for it. He was rather enjoying himself yesterday evening. A little bit of the other, my boy.
Oh, yeah, I heard he was a bit of a performer.
And no fingerprints anywhere.
No, not on the bottle or the glasses. There were some wall prints, but they probably belong to the hotel servants.
This lipstick, have we got a sample?
Yes. Severini here.
Do you want me to do a check and find out who
Yes.
uses the stuff of the King Henry, Chief?
Discreetly. Bignon? Yeah? I see. When was that? Right, thanks. Mervant, get a hold on all X's order out for a man called Aronfelt, travelling on a Swiss passport. He's just on a bunk from the King Henry with all his luggage. Come on, Leo. Bird, eh?
Nothing? Nothing till I have my lawyer.
Monsieur Arenfeld, so sorry to kept you waiting.
The soft soap I can do without.
Good. Man-to-man talk, eh?
No.
It's a little difficult, you see. We've got to pin this murder on somebody, and you did leave the hotel pretty rapidly. Do make yourself comfortable.
Murder? What you talk about?
Monsieur Gall, you did hear, of course.
Here, I hear nothing. Oh, I see in the paper that he's dead, but what's that to me? I do not know the man.
That's curious. You stayed at the King Henry for a fortnight to a month each of the past 3 years.
So, I like the cooking.
But the dates coincide with the occasion when Monsieur Gall stayed there. Come on, you go. Don't be silly.
Well, I knew him a little bit then. We had business in common.
What business?
Arms. All perfectly legal.
Who worked for who?
It varied.
This time?
I was on commission in order for Rhodesia.
Wouldn't he pay you?
The money went into my account this morning.
When did you last see him, Hugo?
That would be lunchtime yesterday, yes.
Not last night. We fingerprinted his door, you know.
You would. Yes, I went up there.
And?
He had a girl in with him. I could hear them.
What time?
11:30.
And you wouldn't have any idea who this woman might be?
With Alex? He used to get through them like some people smoke cigarettes. Why don't you ask his wife?
His wife?
Well, she's living in the next room to him, isn't she?
What a charming surprise. May I join you?
Have you been following me?
That would have been a pleasure. You will have something with me.
Expenses.
Taxpayer, naturally. 2 martinis, please.
Are you allowed to drink on duty?
Oh, this is Paris, Jennifer, not Cheltenham.
I didn't think cops varied very much.
Some of us are lazier than others, that's all.
Do you do this to all the girls?
Nice hand. Engagement ring?
Sort of.
Who's the lucky man?
His name's Moore. He owns a few oil wells.
Only a few. Thank you.
We won't starve.
He's in Paris?
Next week. Can I have my handbag?
A hand to suit a wedding ring. Did your first husband have any oil wells?
What?
Alex, did he have money in oil? These things come out, you see, Jennifer. Would you like to tell me about it?
I don't even like to think about it. I'm glad he's dead. I hope he suffered hell dying. And I'm sorry I didn't have the nerve to do it myself.
And yet you're contemplating marriage again?
Yes, to a man, not to that... Look, Commissar, you didn't know my husband. He was a sadist, a pervert, a blackmailer. For all I know, a murderer as well. In any decent society, he'd have been put down like a diseased animal. I'd like to shake hands with the man who killed him.
I'll see if we can arrange that, Jennifer. Shall we go?
Where to?
All the formalities, you know.
That was when?
I don't know. Oh, June 1960.
June 60. Okay, he proposed then?
Alexander Gall didn't propose. He told you what to do.
And you just went along like a nice, innocent little chick.
You knew my father had been embezzling money from his firm. He liked to use information like that.
And did he love you?
He knew I hated him. That made me very desirable.
And what about his friend?
He didn't have any.
None?
Perhaps before he left Russia. Certainly none in the States.
Funny fella.
Yes, you'd have thought so if you were married to him.
But you divorced him finally, yes?
Yes, I filed papers the day my father committed suicide. All I had to do was show the judge my bruises.
Alimony?
What do you think I've been living on at the King Henry? And since that has now stopped, it should be obvious even to a copper that I didn't kill him.
Look, darling, the boss is trying to do this the easy way. If you want, you can easily go up before the examining magistrate. It can soon be arranged.
I don't doubt it.
What about his life before you met him? He talked about it, yes?
Vaguely. Got out of Russia during the war. I think the flicks were after him there, black marketeering. He'd have been